Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the grass number MEM811.328.11.18. This is a black full overlay institutional hinge arm. This is a grade 1 hinge. For obviously cabinet applications, designed for high usage frameless applications. And this is just the arm portion alone. This does have a self-closing feature that I just engaged. The bottom line is this is a arm alone. This is going to be, of course, something that you will have to have the cup to go with it, and we'll cover that in a moment. But this is what the hinge itself looks like. So obviously when the door is in the closed position, does feature a cap to conceal the fasteners, give it an incredibly clean look. Designed again for high usage frameless applications. They say it's grade 1. Grade 1 is 1,000,000 cycles. Where are you going to use a hinge like this? Well, you're going to see this type of hinge in applications that are high volume use, like patient rooms and hospitals, or like your favorite coffee shop, where they grab up on top of those cabinet doors and they swing them open, because the placement of that stuff for storage of cups and the whatnots. There's a lot of downward pull on a cabinet door when you're reaching up. You think that you're opening it, but I noticed that we all kind of pull on it ever so slightly. So having a robust grade 1 hinge like this would certainly be appropriate. This is a black finish, and that's the 18 part in the part number. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's take a look. Indeed, the dot 18 means black. Now this is a 270 degree angle, or at least it's capable of that when you have a frameless application. This is going to go way back. 90, 180, certainly 270. It'll go all the way back on itself. And is a full overlay application, and we're going to discuss that in a moment as well. The hinge arms include the cover cap to conceal the mounting screws. Features an integrated door catch. That's that little white plastic doodad there that when I pinch that down, it takes some force to pop that open. Keeps doors in the closed position without additional hardware. Knuckle features hospital tip design. That is literally a reference to the area right here. And hospital tip design is the fact that it is radiused, regardless of how it's going to be installed. A hospital tip is specifically intended to prevent anything from being hung on the feature of the knuckle of the hinge. Not because they don't want you to hang up your coat, as much as certain applications would have a requirement to be ligature resistant. So not being able to hang something on there is why they would call that hospital tip design. Does meet grade 1 requirements. Tool-less assembly of the hinge to the hinge cup. Door is removable. Tool-less assembly of the hinge to the hinge cup. That must mean that this is going to literally, that doesn't, I know that it means this clips into your cup, so it's it's a tool-less connection between the hinge itself and the cup that's going to be mounted on the other portion. Hinges have height adjustment of plus 2 millimeter and side to side of 2 millimeter. That's going to be this adjusting screw that's right here. That's certainly going to give you your adjustment. This is an alternative to non-adjustable 5-knuckle institutional hinges. Offers ease of installation, adjustment, and clean look. They make grade 1, or at least they're heavy-duty hinges. They're called institutional. That's also because they have a hospital tip type design, and while I don't know if they're grade 1 rated, they are certainly heavy-duty in design and would meet the same criteria of application, whether it be high volume patient room or some sort of a commercial access as well. Now, there's a link below this video to a document called Cut Sheet, and that's where we're going to further define what this hinge really is. So this is a full overlay. If you take a look at the full overlay, lower left-hand area, you're going to see how it is different when compared to a half overlay or an inset. Basically, a full overlay is literally where you are taking the door and it will cover the entire perimeter so that it literally flushes to the outside of the side panel or the jamb. That's full overlay. You can then do the opposite of that, which is called an inset, where the door is now cut to the size of the opening and placed flush inside. You can do a half overlay as well, which is also depicted there. Common panel, sure, where you've got two hanging off of a single common panel. That's listed there. So the neat thing about that full overlay is it's a very clean type of look. You see just the door and really just the hinge knuckle. This is all you would see, and your door is going to reside in this area. Your cup is mounted to the back side of the door. This clips into that cup, and now your door is going to swing out this way. Okay, you've got dimensions that are listed there in terms of the thickness of the side panel at 3/4. The door itself, of course, is 3/4. And the good thing is they basically tell you where the hinge cup needs to be located in order to get that installed properly. So from the vertical axis of pivoting, to the side panel is going to be 1930 seconds. Your cup is basically going to, and as a result, all other dimensions are actually defined. Is how that's simply going to work. Now the table up above, there are images up above that will show the nuanced differences of the hinges. Okay, and you will see that you have a really neat, that common panel hinge is pretty cool. It's practically it is a 2-in-1 hinge. The table that you see will show the hinge arm itself, whether it be of the 4 models, full or half overlay, inset or common panel, a column for nickel and a column for black. Obviously, we're doing a full overlay black. Then above there will be your hinge cups. They give those part numbers in both of the finishes as well. I think doweled is probably more common of an application that I see when you're dealing with grade 1 type caliber hinges. I think doweling is more commonly how I'm going to see it always installed, and they have that cup drilling drawing there as well. Now, this hinge is sold as each. The cups are sold separately, so if you need those, pick the part number up from the cut sheet, populate that back into the website, and you're off to the races, so to speak. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page within our website where you can pull up not only all the grass products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website as well as a link to the full product catalog. The name grass is really synonymous in my experience, which is not substantial in the world of cabinet hardware. I know enough to understand the definitions, and I know how these things go together. But their name is synonymous with high quality or European or concealed type hinges. So if you're looking for something other than the run-of-the-mill stuff that you can get at the home center, and you have a particular application, take a quick scroll through that product catalog, and I think that you'll find it very interesting. You probably find it overwhelming. Who would ever need this many different variations of drawer slides? Well, they exist. So there you go. If you have any questions on the grass, MEM811.328.11.18, full overlay, 270-degree door opening, hinge arm with its cover, or any other grass product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.